everyone, we have yet another top rank holder from INICET NEET 2025, and with me today is Dr. Maneesha S. Heartiest congratulations, Maneesha. We are absolutely proud and so happy to see you on the other side, Bache.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And I'm sure it must have taken some time for your result to sink in. And how do you feel today?
Yes, really happy, ma'am. I never expected it. When I saw the result, I was checking it again and again. Even 10 or 15 times I have checked. So it was really
Yes,
happy.
I do understand it gets very overwhelming, right? So we all understand that this is an amazing rank and a lot of hard work and effort goes into it, Maneesha. And that is why you're here to share your journey, to share your strategy, to give some tips for students who want to appear and probably want to be in a position like you, right? So Maneesha has been a face-to-face student with us at DAMS Calicut. And Maneesha, I really want to know from you in the first go, how many questions did you attempt beta in this exam?
196, ma'am.
196, great. And what is the number of correct questions?
153.
153, wonderful. So amazingly, performed. And I want to ask you, Maneesha, now that you've given this exam, okay, first, what according to you was the difficulty level of this paper?
This paper topics is actually easy kind of topics, the topics that you know, but the question they framed it was a bit difficult for me. It was confusing, tricky. So you know the topic, but it is very difficult to find the answer in between the option, the options. Multiple choices were there.
Yes, yes.
So
And then you need to be sure of each choice as well. You have to see every statement as a separate MCQ, assess it, and then mark, right?
yes.
Okay. And also, Maneesha, I would want to ask you, how do you think was this paper different from the previous papers?
The same thing, ma'am. Previous paper compared to previous paper, this paper has asked the topics were from the basics only, but the options were multiple options, confusing, and compared to but certain subjects were easy. Like microbiology was comparatively easy,
Okay.
and also PSM for me was for an easy side. Obstetrics also easy was
Yes,
easy,
I thought
but
it was easy.
psychiatry for me was I did some mistakes and
Okay.
some between the options or reading the statements was a problem. Reading the statements and find out what is wrong in it, what is right in it. So that was a problem for me. And first session was also a bit. The time was less, but
Yes.
somehow I tried to manage it, not to panic. So your words were always in my mind: not to panic, just do it. Whatever comes in there, whatever you may see wrong, unknown questions, you may see questions that you are never seen, but still stay calm. That was in my
Yes.
mind. So don't panic was my so that I was able to do it with the same pace throughout the sessions.
Yes, I think that is very important because along with the content and concepts, you also need, MCQ skill, and also, you have to get accustomed to the environment. We can never tell how the paper is going to be. So we need to keep our calm and to stay consistent and, see every question as a new entity and ensure that the previous ones don't affect this, right? Okay.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
now, Manisha, I would want to ask you, what I feel is that in now over a period of time, INICET has started asking a lot of basics, right? Which is like core concept in a subject, and they go into like the scratch of it and the start of it, and they will ask you the basics from that part. So what do you think is that true, or what would you want to tell about the level of the questions within a particular topic?
Yes, really, ma'am. The questions were it's very conceptual. So you don't have to read so many things, so many new things. I didn't do anything new. I just stick on to DAMS notes. I did my regular face-to-face class. So I have my notes, DVT, PYQ kebab sessions, Mission INSR. I think I have done all those things. Instead of LRR, I didn't do, but other DVT, Mission INSR, PYQ kebab, All these sessions, I have the content, whatever is given to me, I just want to do that. I just want to stick to it. I don't want anything new. So that was throughout my preparation, I did that. So revising the same thing again and again, so that this one thing, that topic that are asked will be in your mind, and you don't want anything new. If anything new comes, just leave it. That's what I felt and I did.
Yes, and since we're talking about that, I would definitely want to ask you, do you think that the content we provided was concise and at the same time it was high yielding? Because, dance has always been known for its content. So what would you
Yes.
want to say?
Yes, ma'am. The content was really, that content was enough actually. I didn't do anything else. So that content, the dance content was enough. You will be able to revise it properly. Once you start revising it multiple times, it will be in your mind. It will be crisp and concise. The DVT sessions and the mission INICET towards the last part, I was focusing on them so that I will be able to recollect the things given to me again and again. So that is really helpful me throughout the preparation.
Great. I think you're a very consistent performer as well. And since you have been very thorough with your preparation, I think I would definitely want to ask you, what do you think is the importance of PYQs, or if I put it more correctly, PYTs, right? What would you want to comment on that?
Yes, ma'am. In this paper also, there are a lot of PYQs coming up. Last, even the November paper, the same questions repeated here in this
Yes.
May paper. So PYQs should be in your hands always. Repeat it. So read it again, and those topics are being asked again. Like I think most of the topics in the exam paper was the PYTs itself.
Yes. Right. And, that is exactly why close to the exam, once we wanted everyone to be very thorough with PYQ. So we did PYQ Kabab for NEET, and now we are doing it for NEET PG and FMG as well. Do you think that is a productive area to put your energy on even close to the exam?
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely. Towards the end, I was focusing on the PYQ BAP sessions, and I have done all the PYQ ka BAP sessions and revise it again also. And so, because that will help you read the question with the faculty and
Yes.
try to answer it simultaneously. So you will be able to recall it, and also you will get some new points, some tricky areas that you may miss. So that helped a lot.
Right. And now, if I may ask you, Maneesha, what subjects do you think are always important for INICET? And you found the similar trend in this session as well. So, what would be your, are you recommended subjects that like these should be your strengths?
Basic subjects itself, ma'am.
Yes.
Anatomy, physiology questions were there, which are integrated to medicine, like the P wave, that question of
Yes.
microstenosis, and those questions. Physiology is linked to
Medicine.
medicine. So basic subjects should be your best area, I think.
Okay. And what would you also say that maybe certain areas do you feel that students have a bias that, okay, this is not asked in any set, and we tend to neglect? Are there certain things of that sort or certain subjects which you feel should not be neglected as they contribute a fair enough of, fair chunk of questions?
Actually, I didn't think of like that.
Okay. So you didn't leave anything, right? So you were ensuring that you don't leave any subject, and probably that is why you have that feel. I
I,
especially was trying to ask this because this time we had a very good representation from the short subjects as well, right? So a lot
I
from radiology, a lot from psychiatry as well, even forensic. Although forensic was on the easier side, but we did have a good representation.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't leave any subject because I want to do the notes, what is with me, the DVTs and the mission name is that. So what is given to me, I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything from that. Something new outside it, I don't care about, but whatever is with me, I just want to revise it so that I will be able to do that. So
Absolutely.
I have done all the subjects time frame within time frame, giving some. I give equal importance to all subjects actually.
Yes, that is exactly what I was trying to ask. Everyone should. Don't go to an examination hall with a bias that this is not asked, this subject is not asked. No, the pattern is constantly changing, and sometimes, some subjects will have a bigger representation in the next session, some other will have a bigger representation. So please do not have a bias, prepare all subjects up to certain level and convert some of them into your strengths as well. Okay, and now Maneesha, I would like to ask you the importance of solving MCQs, right? So doing MCQ practice, whether it is from the DQB or it is the grand test or the 5 level testing that we give you at DAMS. Were you able to go through the mock test, the transform test, the SWTs, the class test? So what do you think is the role of appearing in these tests?
Yes, ma'am. I want to say this because I have attended the regular face-to-face class. So after face-to-face class, we will be having 3-day classes. So after that, I will be doing the 3-day off will be there. So during that time, I can read that topic again and I will do the class test. So by doing the class test, I will be able to know what all areas I missed. Because by just reading, you will be missing many things. You will not be giving, you don't know what is important, what is not important. So by doing MCQs, you are again going back to that and you will be able to do that. And also in our center, we got offline tests also. Our mentor Albinaton has conducted a lot of offline tests. So we were able to do it with a group of people. So with a group of people, we are sitting like in an exam environment and we are able to solve the questions and discuss it. So that also helped. And towards the end, revision part, I have done after my first revision, I have done the SWTs. And from the SWTs, I go to retrogradely, I revised where I lag behind.
Exactly how it should be. Very nice.
And then after SWTs, then there were towards the end, we were have transformed 10x sessions were there, GPs were there, and also Telegram quizzes also, because by the end of the day, you will be read with all the topics and now you are free and you will take the Telegram and there are a lot of quizzes happening, obstetrics, pediatrics, opthal, PSM. So those questions also helped us to keep in touch with the subject constantly.
Absolutely. And now since we have been talking about simulating the exam environment, right? And did you happen to give the CBT, Maneesha?
Yes, ma'am. I did given the INICET CBT. So that was real exam environment. I was able to do it. So going to an exam center and with other people sitting together and writing the exam, similar. It was like a similar kind of INICET exam only. So that was really helped me to simulate the exam.
And your number of correct questions, Maneesha, was it corresponding, the number of correct that you got in CBT and then the number of correct in the INICET?
In CBT, I got, I think, 174 something correct answers.
Okay. Great. Okay.
And actually, that confidence gave me.
Yes. Close to the exam, that's what you need. You need to have this faith and this confidence that I'm ready for it. No matter what comes my way, I've done my best, I have no regrets, and I'm going to go all out for the paper.
Yes, ma'am. That I have to say that because your transform sessions, Dr. Sumer sir and Deepthi ma'am, you both were doing at the transform sessions. I watched the session on the just day before the exam. Also, I watched the session, and so that has you can do mission. It is possible. You are enough. So that was in my mind, and actually I wrote the exam with a very cool head, and I got an 8-hour sound sleep on the day before exam, and came to the go to the exam hall with a fresh mind. And actually that mindset matters really. I found out that that's really matters, because don't get panic at any moment of time. Just have a cool head, just whatever comes in way, just do it. So that your words, I was repeating it again and again in my mind throughout the journey. So, and on the exam hall just before exam also.
I'm happy that we could give you that environment that everyone needs. Yes, we need a safe space. We need people around us who have faith in our abilities, who push us to the next level. And I am more than happy that we could be that space for you, right? And now look, you have done so well. You've shown that you're capable of anything and everything, right? So sky is the limit, Maneesha, and we are so proud of you. We were also very thankful that you made DAMS a part of your journey. We are grateful. And all the teachers, we are known by what our students do. So when you excel, when you shine, it makes us really proud and happy. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Maneesha, I also want to ask you about any pro tips that you would want to give, especially for INICT. Let's say someone who's preparing for November exam. What would be your top recommendations for those students?
uh, just know the concepts, just stick to what you have, just read it, make sure it in your mind, and just try while doing the exam, don't panic and read the lines carefully. And you may miss, there will be some words in the each line that you might miss, because even in I also did some silly mistakes, so that after the exam I was disappointed, but a result came like this, so I don't
I
know.
know this
But
comment now.
yeah, so really, because we have to have the same mind throughout the exam while reading, because in INICET we'll be having options will be in sentences, just not in question, not only question, options will be in the big sentences, so you have to read
Right.
all the options full length. And I during my exams I faced a problem, like the question will be what is true, and in my mind that will be there what is true, and I will read the first option as what is true only, second option also what is true, third option also what is true, but while reaching the fourth option I will turn it like false and I will uh, mark it. So
Yes,
then I
yes.
decided, yes, before ensuring, before clicking that option, go back again, just make sure that the same is answering again. So such skills you have to develop, that will be by MCQ practices you will be
Yes,
able
I
to do
agree.
that.
Yes, I agree. The more you practice, the more you figure out what are your loopholes. See, everybody
Yes,
will have certain areas which they feel difficult to tackle. And once you identify, it becomes easier to manage it, right? For example, you knew that you get exhausted by the time you reach to the fourth option or you get distracted. So then you developed a mechanism that I'll read it again, right? So yes, these are softer MCQ skills which are very important. In fact, one of the recent transform sessions, I talked only about those skills, how to avoid silly mistakes. Because, reading aloud, moving
yes,
your
ma'am.
cursor along, or reading things to yourself, taking a pause, using the elimination method. These are certain skills that we all need to have if we have to appear for the competitive exams. So, yes, exam is your content, your concepts, revision, and definitely MCQ practice. And I must say that you have mastered all three, Maneesha. So that is why you're here. So
Thank
I
you.
feel
That's
absolutely delighted to have a student like you who's been so thorough with everything, right? I think you had this clarity of thought. You had this belief that my teachers are coming all out and I have to trust them. I have to do justice to what I have, and it will contain everything. So I just want to ask a few things that are running across my mind, and I feel that other students might want to ask you. The first one being, will you give the NEET PG exam or no?
yes, I will give.
Yes, you should definitely give, Manisha, and remove the last digit. Okay, just remove it. Okay, and the next question that comes across my mind is, what branch do you want to pursue, Manisha?
Actually, I didn't decide it yet.
Okay.
I want
Take
to
your
think.
time. Yes, because it is going to stay with you for your life. So you might as well give time, think of what you want to do, see the options that you have, and then take the best decision. Okay,
Yes.
it is that is great. And now I want to ask you that, Manisha, when you're preparing, it's a long phase, 6 months, 8 months, sometimes a year as well, right? And I'm sure in that phase there are going to be some down phases when you're not in the best of mental health and you're not very confident and you feel that things are not going your way. How did you keep your focus at that time?
That's my family, I want to say, because I studied from my home only. I didn't go to any library. So in my family, whenever I feel low, I will just go to my amma and just hug her and talk with
Yes,
her.
that's
So
the
that will
biggest
gives
healing
me.
factor.
Yes, ma'am. My amma, Achan, and also my brother, they were all very supportive, and they are, whatever I do, they are okay with it. If whatever is my decision, they are okay with it. So they were really my pillar of support always.
Great. So please do congratulate them on my behalf. In fact, are they around? Is anyone around? Can we just have a word with
And
them?
no, they're not down there.
Okay, but do tell them that ma'am was congratulating them and was grateful that they have given great support to you, and because of that you could shine through, right? So give regards from my side, Bache.
Definitely, ma'am.
And it was an absolute pleasure, Maneesha. You are an adorable person, a great human being, and I'm sure that whatever branch you pursue, you're going to excel in it. So, wish you a very bright future ahead, one filled with happiness, good health, and lots of prosperity.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bache. God bless you always. Thank you for making dance a part of your journey. Lots of love and blessings.
Thank
Thank
you, ma'am.
you.
Thank you.
Take care.